It was not until the judge sentenced the husband's childhood friend's son to 3 years in prison in court. The husband's childhood friend also lost her lawyer license for perjury. Only then did the husband's childhood friend break down and realize she had tried every means to free her son. Everything was a trap set by the woman. It had just happened moments ago. The woman sued her husband and the husband's childhood friend's son. He had long bullied her daughter and burglarized her property. The husband's childhood friend had no way out. She forged her son's birth report. She claimed he was under 14, so he should not be punished. The crowd began to murmur loudly. The husband's childhood friend rushed to mock the woman. She thought the woman had plotted to send her son to prison, but she still lost to her in the end. However, the woman could not help smiling. She had long been prepared for the childhood friend to take risks for her son. She had made full preparations. She presented evidence in court that the childhood friend had bribed a doctor to alter the birth certificate. She also had a witness to prove the son was over 14. When the judge asked the witness to testify, the woman said the witness was not ready. She reminded the witness in court, even if he refused to come forward, she still had other complete evidence. This was his chance to repent. The childhood friend suddenly felt uneasy. She accused the woman of having no witness and teasing the public. She threatened to sue her for disturbing the court. The man in the audience was deeply conflicted. He knew he was the witness the woman mentioned. He feared that if he testified, the childhood friend would expose what happened between them when he was drunk. Then he would never be able to remarry his wife. But just as the judge was about to warn the woman, after a fierce mental struggle, the man stood up. He confirmed in court that he had celebrated the son's 14th birthday before the robbery took place. The truth finally came out. The childhood friend collapsed immediately. The woman and her daughter felt greatly relieved. The woman added charges against the childhood friend for disturbing the court and perjury. She then called in the doctor who treated the childhood friend's son. The doctor proved the son had faked his faint in court to buy time for the childhood friend to forge the document. With solid evidence, the judge announced the verdict in court. The childhood friend's son was sentenced to 3 years in prison for burglary. He had to pay 1 million yuan in compensation to the woman's daughter. The childhood friend lost her lawyer license for disturbing the court. She also had to pay the plaintiff's legal fees. The childhood friend slumped into her chair. Reporters and onlookers surrounded the woman. They praised her as a legend in the legal field. When the woman left the court, the man chased after her to apologize. He begged her to give him another chance. The woman's colleague warned him his divorce was already final. He should stop disturbing her. The man used their daughter as an excuse. He said he had the right to visit his daughter. The woman had to remind him, even if he had the right, he must respect his daughter's wishes. Unexpectedly, the daughter held the man's hand. After he had hurt her so deeply, she still accepted him as her father. The man apologized with deep guilt. He slapped himself hard. He said he should not have crossed boundaries with the childhood friend. He had let the mother and daughter down and made a serious mistake. He was about to reveal what happened that night with the childhood friend, but the colleague stopped him. He told him nothing had actually happened between them when he was drunk. They saw everything clearly on the surveillance. The man was shocked and overjoyed. He never thought his rival would defend him. The colleague said impatiently, he just feared the man would be used again to hurt the woman and daughter. But the man became more determined to win his wife back. The next day, the man and the colleague competed to please the woman and daughter, but they did not know the childhood friend refused to